Well, now, Alice, where are you?
I'm sailing with a friend. It's different somehow. Things have changed.
Change is good.
Okay, so we're going to continue with um Edna and Harvey, and I have to. Oh, okay, it just captured it by itself. Oh, maybe I should turn it down. It seems a little loud. Loud. Is it louder than me still?
Hello, B-Man.
Hello, stranger woman.
You can call me Edna.
Pleased to meet you, Edna. Who's your little friend?
That's Harvey. He's helping me to escape.
I think
Hi,
my
Harvey.
computer's
Go get it,
older
buddy.
than that.
Why are you wearing a bee suit?
To show solidarity with other men in bee suits. To open the world market for the insectoid garment as conceptual performance satire. To boycott the fashion industry. And finally, to express my admiration for those hard-working honey collectors.
Admit it. You lost a wager.
I lost a wager.
Why are you locked up here? You seem to be wise and balanced.
I have a theory. I think it has something to do with my clothes. Men in bee suits have a bad reputation.
Do you know a way out of here?
A speedy mental recovery comes to mind. That, of course, almost never happens. Maybe that's because the criteria of mental health are subject to Dr. Marcel's judgment. And to be honest, who would admit to his own customers that their demand has been fulfilled?
That's quite cynical for someone in a bee suit.
Anyway, some of us loonies use the old laundry lift system. The unauthorized changing of floors is possible that way. The laundry lift to freedom is yet to be built.
Where do you think the bad reputation of the bee look stems from?
There's no question about that. The media. Men in bee suits are generally represented as the laughing stock. And the main culprit? Children's animated films. Animation movie authors are basically mounting a campaign against us. The Mexican in The Simpsons, Charlie Brown in Peanuts, or Bumblebee from Transformers. Men in bee suits are the clowns of the media.
Are you drawing anything in particular?
I'm still waiting for inspiration. A sip of coffee would surely be of help, but I'm ashamed because of my allergy.
That's nothing to be ashamed of.
My allergy leads to an overproduction of earwax.
Oh. Why do you have such big ears?
All the better to eat you with. And as a valve for my exceptionally high output of earwax, I'm afraid.
Exceptionally high output of earwax? Yuck!
Yes, it is no picnic.
I don't think it should be used in the same context as picnic at all.
This overproduction is some kind of an
Yeah.
allergic reaction with me. I'm allergic to hot beverages. I could still use a good cup of coffee right now.
I'll be going then.
Go ahead. Excuse me, I still need them.
No, thank you. I'm not into occupational therapy. No, thank you. I'm not into occupational therapy.
Oh, in this game, she's like, this character's like a klepto, like, takes everything.
I don't want to take it all at once.
Surprise! Oops.
Well... Who are you?
I'm Petra! Give me a P! Or, you know what? You can keep the P.
What are you doing here?
What does it look like? I'm throwing a surprise party!
Where are the other guests?
Hello! It's a surprise party! What kind of surprise would it be if everyone knew about it?
You didn't have to do that.
The party is not for you. Today is the birthday of P. Peter! Oh, but please don't tell him the party
Well,
is
we're
here.
in a
It's
mental
supposed to be
institution.
a surprise.
We'll see about that.
You have to promise you won't tell him.
Okay.
Promise?
All right, I promise.
Swear it.
I swear.
Cross your heart.
Okay.
Cross your heart and hope to die.
I swear it, okay?
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
Do you know a way out of here?
Why would I want to get out of here? There's always something going on in here. The people are nice. Plus, you don't have to feel embarrassed about anything in here. If you forget to put your pants on, nobody'll notice. If you want to get out of here, you'd better talk to Emilio. If you can find him, I believe he's currently working on a tunnel. If you get really desperate, you could talk to the Keymaster. But I'd only do that as a last resort if I were you. That guy is dangerous. His solitary confinement cell is on the second floor, though. So you'll have to wait until after lunch. We're being escorted to the dorm then,
As a
you know.
connoisseur of tasty
Keymaster,
treats,
huh?
I can assure you chocolate chip cookies are the for real deal.
Brian E. Panic.
Hey, Sheep. Thank you so much for the subscription. I appreciate it.
Interesting choice of venue.
What do you mean?
Don't you think more people would come if it wasn't in the bathroom of all places?
I don't know. It is a surprise party after all. And what could possibly be more surprising?
Surprising doesn't do it justice. Appalling or absurd. That's more like it.
Oh, yeah? So, where would you have thrown the party?
How about the break room?
Huh? No! We never go in there anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
3 people vanished there once. They were actors. I think they were auditioning for a play. They were never seen again.
How about the TV room?
No! I loathe parties where everyone just hangs around in front of the tube.
How about the bar?
That's out of the question. Peter's been sitting there all day long, crying into his drink. And it's supposed to be a surprise party. He's a little touchy when it comes to his age. I hope the party can cheer him up a little.
How about the recreation room?
That was my first thought, too. But King Adrian was opposed.
King Adrian?
He rules the lounge. He is a wise and just king. And rumor has it that he's psychic. He rarely receives visitors, though, I'm afraid. His right-hand man, Druggle-Jug, is as tough as he is attractive.
Any room would have been better.
I like it here.
Keep on celebrating.
Oh, I will. Oh, yeah. Turn the lights off on your way out.
We'll see.
Could you please turn off the lights before you go?
Do it yourself. Hello? Hello? Fire! Fire!
Hold on a second. Yes? Do you want anything in particular?
Can you get off the phone for a sec?
Certainly not. That's my broker on the line. We're talking millions here.
Yep.
You don't happen to know a way out of here, do you?
No, but you don't want to get out of here, believe me. The world outside is a cruel place. Mistakes you make out there have real consequences. You could lose millions of dollars. Let's say only because you were distracted for tiny little moment. When your wife is shouting, "Look, Brucey, it's a boy," for example. That kind of guilt will haunt you for the rest of your life.
Can I borrow your telephone?
Absolutely not. This phone is my lifeline. I don't dare think about what could happen if I was unavailable. Just imagine me putting that thing away for a minute. When my wife is shouting, "Look, Brucey, it's a boy," for example. Or worse still, imagine during that brief when I look at my eye because just one moment and my...
Not really important. Go on with your phone call.
I was planning to do that anyway. Hello? You still there?
Hello. Hey, you don't have to hide from me.
How can I be sure? You could be a velociraptor in disguise.
I'm Edna.
I am Professor Nock. Pleased to meet you.
What are you doing back there?
I am doing research in the field of paleontology.
Behind the armchair?
Where else would I be? You won't find a prehistoric skeleton lying in the middle of the room. It would have been recovered a long time ago.
That makes sense. Are you one of those mad scientists?
I beg your pardon? Who do you think you are? The youth nowadays. They see a man with white hair crouching behind an armchair in an asylum, and they jump to the mad scientist stereotype at once.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. May I please change the channel?
By no means. I need to know how this ends. The fate of mankind depends on it.
The dinosaurs become extinct.
That can't be. They're just pretending to lull us into a false sense of security.
How could I
I
what?
wonder what they're up to. Are they secretly planning to melt the polar ice caps? You can change the channel. I need to make preparations.
Hello, Professor.
Attack of the pterosaurs! No, it's just you. Hello, Edna.
Do you know how I can get out of here?
Of course I do. I always use the laundry lift to travel to my Peruvian amber mines.
The laundry lift goes all the way to Peru?
Of course not, silly. You have to transfer at the continental shelf in the Sonoran Desert.
Do you know anything about Dr. Marcel?
More than most. Did you know that he has a dark secret?
I knew it! I knew it!
Yes. He's breeding dino-human hybrids in his secret facility on Jupiter.
No, I didn't know that. Can I borrow your ticket for the laundry lift?
Don't be preposterous. I can't do that. I've got to get to my Peruvian amber mines to recover dino DNA.
That's too bad. How's research coming along?
Quite satisfactorily. The only things missing are a couple of dino genes for my secret breeding program, if you get my drift.
That sounds exciting. How does one breed dinos?
Oh, do come on. Everybody knows that. Dinosaurs hatch from occlusions in amber.
I'll drop by again later.
If the world still exists, then, is what you mean to say.
Yeah, give or take 10 minutes. I'd rather not. I have a brown thumb. The only light they're getting comes from the TV set.
Welcome to the Stock Exchange News. This is about two things and two things only: buying and selling.
Great. Out of the frying pan and into the fire. I'll leave that on now. It's all trash anyway.
Welcome to the Stock Exchange News. This is about two things and two things only: buying and selling.
Because I wanted to.
Buy now?
Buy now!
Buy now.
Buy now!
Buy?
No! Stop buying!
I'll leave that on now.
Welcome to the Stock Exchange News. This is about buying. Welcome to the. This is about buying.
Sell now?
No, don't sell yet!
It seems to like the program.
Of course it does. This is exactly on its level.
I've always wondered if lamp designers are rejects from the International School of Ugly. This lamp is certainly proof of that.
Wow!
No, this gnome will not be included into my inventory.
Hello? Hello? Hey,
Hold on a second. Yes? Do you want anything in particular?
not really important.
Hello?
Hello? Hello? Bye.
What's that? Bye?
Bye.
Bye?
Bye.
Bye? Wouldn't you recommend selling eventually?
Look, Brucey, it's a boy.
What? What?
Just a joke.
A joke? Oh no. Not again. The phone call! Hello? You still there? What's that? What? Lost everything? Not again! Okay. I understand. Alright. Later. Didn't you want to make a phone call? Here. You can keep the phone.
Well, this game is hilarious. And since I'm trying to start putting my games on YouTube, I thought I would go back and play some fun games.
It's bright enough in here. The receiver's missing. Hello? No operator, which is really no surprise. The receiver's missing after all. Hello? No operator, which is really... The receiver's missing. Hello? No, which is really... This is where the receiver is supposed to be.
Well,
I don't really have anyone I could call.
You can call me.
That's nice of you, but I don't know your number.
That's okay. I'm not home anyway. Why don't you leave your name and number, and I'll get back to you.
Empty. Hey, shouldn't I get some change?
Nope.
Dang, the receiver's missed. That didn't do anything. I need a coin. This is what my connection to the outside world looks like. Cut off and anthracite colored. This is what my connect cut off and
oh my god.
Hello? No operator.
Oh my
Which is
God.
really no... What was that? Change!
I don't remember sheep. Like, I just... Am I too loud? I feel like I'm loud.
It is very tempting, but this is exactly what such art is all about. The angrier I get at my own understanding of the need not to swipe the key, the deeper the genius of the work becomes. And the more I realize I can't take the key, the madder I get as a result. Hey, you. I'm Edna. Who are you?
Hi, Edna. I'm Peter.
Really? What parents call their child Peter? How old are you anyway? Nobody's named Peter nowadays. My. What an exceptionally ugly name. I'd kill myself if I had a name like that. I mean, it isn't that bad. The name might be ugly, but it becomes you in a way.
Be right back. Hold on, I'm being called. Okay, I am back. Sorry about that.
Is there something wrong with you?
Something wrong doesn't even begin to describe it. It's my 40th birthday today. Yet one more year, one more decade on the odometer. My life really can't get much worse.
You have a bipolar disorder, right?
The doc calls it that. Yeah.
And what do you call it?
I call it Peter.
I could try to cheer you up a little.
You might as well try. I don't see how that could make things worse.
It's a beautiful day and the sun is shining. Well, okay. That doesn't help you a great deal in here. You are locked up in here after all. So you can't share in all the great activities people can do on the outside.
Thanks.
But maybe it helps to bear in mind that everyone else is having fun. Because unlike you, they can do whatever they please. And let's be honest here. They're probably happy that you're not with them. You're not exactly the life and soul of a party. I've lost the thread just now. What was I driving at?
You wanted to cheer me up.
Oh, yeah, right. At least you're still alive. That doesn't go without saying at your age, you know? You're entering a phase in your life where the only way is down. The good times won't return. And you might as well forget about all the achievements you haven't made by now. You've missed that boat, Peter. From this point on, it's going to get permanently worse. I've lost the thread just now. What was I driving at?
You wanted to cheer me up.
Oh, yeah, right. At least, you've got your health. Still, the decline will happen inevitably. You might as well be happy that at least the machine is still ticking away satisfactorily. Because that's what the body basically is. Not much more than a machine. And every machine ends up in a junkyard eventually. Of course, there's a long phase where you try to keep it running. A little fix here, a little repair there, but still, it's inevitable. It's better to not even try. No machine is designed to last forever, and you need to recognize the point where it's merely a nuisance to all. I've lost the thread just now. What was I driving at?
You wanted to cheer me up.
Oh, yeah, right. So, this man walks into the docks. Well, the man is approximately your age, so that's old. The doc says, Peter, you won't be around much longer.
That wasn't the whole joke, was it?
What joke? I only wanted to gently prepare you for what's coming soon.
This is not exactly encouraging.
Oh, yeah. You're right. Your problems are completely irrelevant in a cosmological context. To be more precise, you are irrelevant from a cosmological standpoint. I mean, what good does your existence do to anybody? And who will care when you don't exist anymore? Have you ever done anything that will leave a lasting effect? What is there that will last anyway? Nothing. Even the pyramids will crumble and fall eventually. In the end, all is futile, and all you ever struggled for, poof, just hot air. What I'm trying to say is, well, what exactly?
You wanted to cheer me up.
Oh, yeah, right. I give up. You're simply too hard a nut to crack.
Thanks for your help.
Don't mention it. Do you know a way out of here by any chance?
There is no way out. Not out of this building. Not out of this skin of mine. Not out of this life.
Petra's having a surprise party for you in the bathroom.
I know.
Don't you want to go? I think she went out of her way to do it.
Not even wild horses could drag me there. Why do you think I'm hiding here? Petra, with her constant high spirits, is more annoying than a bag of crab lice. At least crab lice keep their mouths shut.
I'd better leave you alone in your despair.
Right. Why should anyone want to keep me company?
You're right. I don't know either.
Cut that out, please. I need the darkness, so I don't have to see the world around me. It depresses me.
There's only one choice available. Stinky drink. Man, this barkeeper has the worst chicken scratch since Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee had the tiger claw, Edna.
No wonder you couldn't read it. Barkeep, one drink, please.
I'll be with you in a minute. I'm still serving this gentleman here.
But he already has a drink.
Don't tell me my job.
This is where the barkeeper mixes his drinks? I'd rather not. I like the tips of my fingers where they are. A broken foosball table. Now I see why the loonies think this is a bar. I've got something for you. This will get you back on your feet in no time.
I doubt that.
Barkeep, one drink, please.
Of course, my dear. What will it be?
A stinky drink, please.
One stinky drink coming up.
That's cute. With a little umbrella. But what's that funky smell? Did somebody die suddenly?
Well, that brightness actually hurts my eyes.
A collective insult to all senses alike. A collective Strawbit Strawson looks like a red-striped savannah giraffe. Don't you think so too, children?
Hooray!
Strawbits, don't you?
Hooray!
That doesn't work that way.
I'm trying to figure out how to drink the drink.
Strawbert Strawson, what have you? Good grief! The whole accordion? A collective insult to all. A collective insult. Shame on you.
Why? What did I do?
You started to exist.
Phew, yes, I am a bit piggy.
I know, like, am I doing it wrong?
That doesn't work that way. I must be crazy.
Are you all right? Edna, say something.
The natives have surrounded the fort, Colonel.
Phew, thank God. Everything back to normal. How is the drink?
So.
Well, at least you finished it.
Yes, I had to destroy it. Something as diabolical as this stinky drink should not roam free in the world. Besides, I didn't finish it completely. I left the fly.
No, I've never even heard of the game. Is it on Steam? If it is, I'll look at it.
This is supposed to be an ashtray? Looks more like a belly trainer for constrictor snakes. A bit bulky, don't you think? This isn't exactly Shangri-La. Coffee. Here, I've brought you a cup of coffee.
How considerate of you.
Oh, gross.
This fly is already on the other side. I could press the fly into the earwax.
That sounds good to my ears.
So why don't we just do it? It resembles a mosquito that's been enclosed in tree resin.
Oh. Oh, I will have to check it out. I played Monkey Island. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to check it out. Can I have your thing?
Excuse me, I still need them.
Oh my god. Okay.
I've got something for you.
Oh, I can't believe it. Dino DNA embedded in amber, like it should be.
Oh.
This is exactly what I need for my dino breeding program. May I keep it?
What will you give me in return?
Well, the only thing I can give you is my ticket for the laundry lift. After all, I no longer need to travel to my Peruvian amber mines. Do we have a deal?
Done deal. This is supposed to be a ticket? That's just a coat hanger. No chance. It has been cemented into the wall with a sense of finality. The artist must have suffered from severe depression. That ugly lump? Nah. I'd rather not. I have a brown thumb. He... Hee. No, this is the professor's armchair. There's someone crouching behind the armchair. Tempting, but I'm busy right now. I'll make my own lamp. I already have the scissors. All I need now is some paper, glue, and light, of course. No, this... I've got my ticket.
May I see it? Very well. That's a valid ticket, but it isn't your turn yet. Please stand in line and wait until your number comes up.
What?
You've got ticket number 3, but number 2 is up next.
Why, that's stupid.
The system never fails.
Excuse me, please.
Yes, my child.
Do you really need this coat hanger for your weather experiment? I've got one here that's at least as good.
Aha. And now you'd like to swap.
That would be nifty.
Well, if it makes you happy.
Thank you. You're a real friend.
Okay, I forgot to grab a drink. I'll be right back. I am so sorry. I'm back. Sorry about that.
I've got my ticket.
And may I see it? Very well. You may pass.
Hello over there.
Oh, a new neighbor.
Who are you?
I am Mr. Frog, of course.
Strange name, that.
It is meant for a human, but I am
A frock. I get it.
Oh, no, not at all, you flatterer. I am merely a coat.
Okay, that's one strong umbrella. Just FYI that.
Don't tell me you live here.
Why not? This lift offers a lot of convenience for a piece of apparel like me.
And what convenience exactly would that be?
Well, there's this rail where you can put coat hangers. And it's dry. We clothes are very absorbent, you know.
I see. Where's this lift going?
I can't answer that, I'm afraid. There are 3 exits in total. One of them is the laundry in the basement. You get a great view from there. Unfortunately, I forget where the other 2 exits lead.
Why? How long have you been hanging up here?
They used to call me Mr. Toga.
Wow, you are exceptionally white. What do you use?
Astonishing, isn't it? I'm very proud of my colorlessness. I used to be beige, but there's not a lot of light in here, so the pigment's left, out of boredom.
Are there any moths in here?
Don't frighten me. What makes you think that? Have you seen anything?
I had a feeling just now of something moving in the shadows.
Oh, that. Those are just wolf spiders. There are lots of them in here. But moths? Now, that would be a disaster. My fabric is so delicate.
Isn't the next exit due soon?
I have the same feeling, that time has slowed down while we were talking. Oh, here it is.
The guys from the laundry have packed this pretty well. This poster informs readers about the proper use of the laundry lift. It doesn't say anything about its practical use as a means of public transportation, though. The guys from the laundry have packed this pretty well. They're using too much energy. It's like someone's leaving the light on all the time. Power usage seems to be within acceptable range.
Hello, princess. What's a girl like you doing in an asylum like this? Wait, don't tell me. You're Edna, right?
Hey, how do you know that?
There isn't much that Dr. Marcel can hide from me. That he's keeping you locked up in the tower, for example. So we seem to be fellow prisoners. By the way, people call me the Keymaster. Isn't that the cutest nickname?
What else do you know about me?
Just that a dark secret links you to the Doctor. An unspeakable, dark secret. He spends much time and energy trying to erase your memory. One could even say it is a personal crusade, and the fact that you always find a way to remember drives him to great irritation.
Do you know how I can get out of here?
Yes,
What?
yes. I know how you can get out of here. I've had plenty of time to figure out an escape plan. Only problem is, I can't do anything about it in here. You, on the other hand, can move relatively unrestricted out there. And you are clever. Unlike most other inmates.
So, what's your plan?
First, you must find a way to the other side of the bars. Then, you'll have to make a copy of the master key. We'll be able to get out of the building with that. It opens my cell door, too. Finally, we need a vehicle to exit the compound.
Sounds fairly simple, but... How do I get a copy of the master key?
You'll have to find the original first. Then, you'll need clay for the imprint, a furnace to bake the clay, and an easily melted metal to cast the copy. Gold would be perfect.
Where do I get gold?
Tricky, that. Dr. Marcel keeps his polo trophies too securely to get at them. The only alternative I see is Adrian's medal from the jigsaw contest. However, Adrian is sitting in his cushion fort in the lounge, like Lord Muck. And he guards himself with this playboy. What's his name?
Drugglejug.
Okay. It's all right. As stupid as Adrian might be, he has a pretty impressive mind-reading act. It might prove difficult to get the medal from him, even if you manage to get past Drugglejug.
Where can I find clay?
Good question. The clay from occupational therapy has been completely pounded into ugly ashtrays. You can't use that anymore. But maybe it would help you to know that this asylum has been built on a pretty clay-packed layer of earth.
How do I get a vehicle?
Everything in its time. But we're not there by a long shot yet.
How do I get to the other side of the grate?
You'll find a way. I'm sure. Maybe through the laundry lift system. There is a third exit in the basement. But please, don't take any unnecessary risks. If you drop down there without soft padding, you'll break every bone in your body. And that's it for my plan.
How very considerate. Thank you. I think I know what I have to do now.
Good luck, Edna. Is there anything else you'd like to know?
Why are you in solitary?
They think I'm dangerous, and they're probably right. That's all you need to know.
Is there anything else you know about Dr. Marcel?
He is a sick man, guided by hate. Ever since the death of his son, he's been bitter and eccentric, locks himself up in his secret room, and performs these sadistic electric shock treatments on his patients. A dark secret links you to the Doctor. He's obsessed with the idea of erasing your memory. Is that enough information?
I've got to go.
Give my regards to Lady Liberty.
The models are from the last Miss Mentally Unbalanced pageant. It says here that Miss September stabbed her husband and ate the dog.
Meow!
You better behave, Harv. A typical sink, just like the ones in the catalog. I never wanted to be a firefighter. I was more partial to the opposing side. I never wanted to be a firefighter. I never wanted to be a You're only as crazy as you feel. Hiya, you two.
Hello.
Hello and hello.
Who are you?
I'm Marty, and this is my twin brother, Hardy.
We are Siamese twins, but I bet you already suspected as much.
Hardy and Marty? Those are highly unusual names.
Well,
That's because our dad is Japanese.
and our mom is of Hopi origin.
But you must have suspected as much. You can tell from Hardy's almond eyes.
Why are you just sitting around here?
We're making sure no one steals our bed.
But all the beds are the same.
Ha! That's what you think. If you know what to look for, there are huge differences.
It's like with Hardy and me, there are few people who can distinguish between us. But after a while, you start to recognize the differences.
That is our secret twin power, so to speak. We see the differences where others just shrug their shoulders helplessly.
Which brings us back to the subject of beds.
On first appearance, they all look the same.
But this one here
is the only one with a bed sheet.
Why are the both of you only wearing one sweater?
That's a silly question.
It's much too warm for wearing two.
You're not Siamese twins at all.
Correct. We are actually Siamese triplets.
But Brody is away in Paris studying art history.
Yes, he's always been the strange one.
I'm taking off. Will you come along?
No.
We have the softest blanket in the whole world right here.
And where, pray tell, would we go anyway?
See you later.
Rock on.
And send my regards to Lady Liberty if you see her.
Here we go. A good-natured gentleman. And laundry detergent commercial white, too. The next exit is approaching. The next exit is approaching.
Oh no, no, Okay, wait. I know I have to get, like, the shovel.
This is all junk from occupational therapy.
Hey, don't touch that. That's the only spoon I could find in the whole house.
Okay, hold on.
There's only one choice available. Stinky drink. Man, this gross. No one. This ballpoint pen.
No, no.
I better mark the mallet. This mallet is the property of Edna Conrad.
Good thinking. There won't be any mix-ups at the polo club anymore.
Oh my god.
What shall I write? Edna surprise. Okay. Barkeep, one drink, please.
Of course, my dear. What will it be?
One Edna surprise, please.
It's not on the menu.
Of course it is. Bright and clear.
What? Let me see. We have a little joker here. That's not my handwriting. You've written that yourself. Admit it.
Okay.
Would you like to order something, Harvey?
Champagne for all.
After we've escaped, okay?
Yippee!
This is my old buddy Harvey. There's no time. Would you like to order something after?
Yippee!
Okay. Maybe have to go back to the doctor's office. Because I have to get... Oh my god. Oh wait, hold on.
That ugly lump?
Oh no! I think I might be stuck. Hold on.
Hey, Alu.
Hello, Edna. What brings you here this time?
I have one more question about King Adrian.
Fire away.
Oh no.
I'd like to get to him, but Drogglejug won't let me pass.
Oh, yes. Drogglejug is as unyielding as his appeal to the fairer sex is strong. Don't get your hopes up. Women fall at his feet in droves. Perhaps it's that intellectual aura he radiates. He is very well read, our Casanova, and he's rather witty in conversation. But even though he might appear rough on the outside, he's very sensitive.
How do I get past him?
After the king has ordered him not to let anybody pass? Never. He is the most devoted soul I've ever known. He'd grant access only to the king, or some higher authority.
Let's talk about something else. I have to get a move on.
Take care of your karma.
Hold it. Paraornithological branch of the FBI, Special Squad. Sergeant Edna.
Drogglejug?
Of course I can show you identification.
Drogglejug.
You bet. Can I have access to the king now?
Drogglejug.
Cool. I mean, thank you.
Well, well, well. My scouts reported that you'd be coming. A new power, they said, is on the rise in the eastern realm of the Recreation Room to overthrow me and my kingdom.
What are you talking about?
So, you managed to overcome my god. Poor, devoted Drogglejug. I will avenge him with your blood.
What?
But woe is me. My hand is weak, for the weight of a sword is far too much for me to bear.
Have I been temple morphed into the wrong game?
Before you usurp what my dynasty has achieved through the years, my castle, my throne, and my gold medal from the jigsaw puzzle contest, you will have to defeat me in a mental duel. Are you prepared for the challenge?
I am ready.
So be it. Let the joust begin. There's no turning back now. It's all or nothing. Victory or defeat. Glory or shame. Fish or cut bait.
You know how to create suspense.
I will ask you a question, and you shall give me the answer or perish.
All right. Just ask the question.
Well then, the question is heads or tails?
That's all? Heads or tails? That's the duel for the royal throne?
Heads or tails?
Tails.
Heads. Well, maybe you'll have better luck next time. Have you had enough?
I want to try once more.
So be it. Heads or tails?
Heads.
Tails. Well, maybe you'll have better luck next time. Have you had enough?
Why must I always lose?
Do not blame yourself. There was a time when I too had to endure the same misfortunes as you. I tell nary a lie. I was a regular misadventurer. But then I went out for a walk one night on the roof of the
Okay,
tower.
I'll try.
There was a thunderstorm brewing. I opened my umbrella as a precaution, and my feet were immersed in buckets of water when I noticed that the TV antenna was crooked. Immediately, I took it upon myself to rectify the problem. What I remember next is seeing a dazzling flash of light. What exactly it was, I cannot fathom. But after that incident, I've never been off the mark again.
I want to try once more.
So be it. Heads or tails?
Heads.
Tails. Well, maybe you'll have better luck next time. Have you had enough?
I don't want your stupid throne.
If this is meant to be a trick, I have to warn you. I have psychic abilities.
Is that so?
You'd better believe it. Ask me a question.
What will the coin show next?
Ha! Oh, nice try.
Where's Waldo?
At the bottom of a well. The police will recover his body in just a few days.
Oh no! Poor fellow. Will humans land on Mars?
That's a clear no.
What? Just no?
Exactly. No.
Who will be the next pope?
I see what you're driving at. And no, it won't be you.
Dang, I shouldn't have sworn so much. Will I ever get out of here?
Uncertain your future is. A long way have you still yet to go. Pain and grief, I see. And, oops, what's that now? I see a lawsuit for copyright infringement.
When will this conversation finally be over?
Very, very soon. Don't you want to defeat me before it ends?
Referring back to your abilities, when will this conversation...
Very... Don't...
Well,
Cheerio!
Okay, oh my god.
No, thank you. I'm not into occupational therapy. No, he's one big fat bumblebee. It is very tempting. that this is exactly what such art is all about. The angrier I get at my own, not the deeper the, and the more I realize I can't take the key, the madder I get as a result. No, thank you. I'm not into... I'd rather not. I don't want to spoil the romantic mood.
Why not? Spoiling is always fun.
Oh, shut up, Harvey. You don't know anything about these things.
I gave him chili or something that was in a bowl right here.
How cute. I'm a real matchmaker, aren't I? How happy they look. How cute. I'm a how... I'd rather not disturb them. I don't want to take it all at once. I can't eat in the bathroom. It's a kind of thing I have.
Oh, okay, hold on, let me go back. I don't... No.
I'm not hungry right now. Hello over there.
Oh, a new...
Isn't the next exit due soon?
I have the same feeling. That time has... Oh.
This is not what I wanted, but... Oh, maybe the scissors, if I cut the shirt off? Just... Oops. That's not the one I wanted.
I never wanted to be a firefighter. I was more...
See,
I never want... I was...
Fine. Now would she take those?
I never... I was...
No, what's weird is that the stalls have no doors.
Stop fidgeting for a moment. I have an idea. You're free!
Wow!
What's going on? What has you done?
Are you a surgeon or something?
What's wrong? You're free! Each of you guys can do whatever you always wanted to do.
Oh, the wealth of possibilities.
And the accompanying pressure that comes with it.
Ooh, my.
Here we go. The next exit is approaching.
I wonder if I could do.
I've teased him enough. Really, Mr. Frock? You're all dirty. The next exit is approaching.
Okay. Let's see.
Hi there. That's strange. Where's Mr. Frock? The next exit is approaching. Though I can think of 1,000 ways to use it, I still think it's too bulky to lug around. I can't do any more harm with this. The stinky drink is empty.
Why do you say so evil? Oh damn.
Here we go.
I did.
The next exit is approaching.
Oh, it's not.
I'd
there.
break every bone in my body if I did that. The next exit is approaching.
What's that supposed to be?
My ticket for the laundry lift?
But it's not.
The next exit is approaching.
Okay, let's see if the sheets are gone. No, the sheets are still there.
Hey, the beds haven't been made. I guess I'll have to take stern measures. Though I can think of 1,000 ways to use it, I still think it's too bulky to lug around.
Oh, maybe cereal?
That doesn't work that way.
Oh, how about okay. I think that's it. Okay, let's see.
Hello? Anybody home? No reaction. What do you think, Harvey? Shall I press it?
I'd like to see that.
I'm gonna do it.
Go ahead, be my guest.
I'll do it. I'll really do it.
You don't have the guts.
I'm serious.
Chicken! Chicken! Edna!
What now?
It doesn't seem to have had any effect.
Really?
Hey, the beds haven't been made. I guess I'll have to take stern measures.
Oh.
This cup is of no use anymore. I'll just leave it in the bed. I'll only waste valuable energy. The bedding is so soft, the mallet just bounces back.
I don't see where it made, okay. I think I need the crayons.
Look, Harvey, a sheet.
Heck.
Here we go. The next exit is approaching. The next exit is approaching.
Or maybe if I get a...
No, he's one big... Barkeep, one drink, please.
Of course, my dear. What will it be?
Not another one. I'd rather go back to my cell voluntarily.
Oh, poo.
Barkeep?
Of course.
A coffee, please.
It's not on the menu.
This chair still has all of its legs.
That's a situation I'd be only too happy to rectify. I've got an idea.
The electric braces again?
Nope. Pens with built-in tanning lamps.
Who still writes by hand nowadays?
Oh, a lot of people, but they're all a bit pale.
Hello, Professor.
Attack of the pterosaurs! No, it's just you. Hello, Edna.
And? How's research coming along?
Well, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I've been incubating this lump of amber constantly. I've already got sores on my, buttocks. But the dino hasn't hatched yet.
Oh, okay.
I'll drop by again later.
If the world still exists, then, is what you mean to say.
Yeah, give or take 10 minutes.
Oops.
Tempting, but I'm busy right now. Here. Here. I'll leave that on now. It's all trash anyway. I can't bear to see you suffer. Do you want your phone back?
It's too late for that now. My life is over.
Aww. Hey, Bruce. I've got something here that'll cheer you up.
Leave me alone.
Hey, Bruce. I've got something here. It's attached to the grate. Hello, Druggy.
Druggle Jug.
All right, Druggle Jug then.
Druggle Jug.
He's so cute when he's mad.
Oh my.
There are already enough cups.
I wonder why we can't pick those up.
Shh. I don't think it's very appealing to put the finger food right next to the toilets. I don't think it's very... I'd rather not. I don't want to spoil the romantic mood.
Why not? Spoiling is always fun.
Oh, shut up, Harvey.
They're sitting on
You don't know anything about
urinals.
these things.
That is just...
I know! Finally, the water cup is of use! All we have to do now is...
Give it up, buddy. This ashtray has no other function than stubbing out cigarettes in it. Can you add something to the menu for me?
That's not the way things work around here, honey. You either order something that's on the menu, or you find yourself another bar.
What are you doing there, Edna?
Oops. I'm afraid I've forgotten the rules for foosball.
We will reconstitute your memory, Edna, I promise.
It's already marked. No, he's one big fat bumble. The next exit is approaching.
The sheets are still there. This is unfair.
Hey, the beds haven't been made. I guess I'll have to take stern measures. I mustn't succumb to my lower instincts. This is by far the softest sheet I've ever seen. Hottie? Maudie? They vanished into thin air.
I'm kind of confused now.
What do you think, Harvey? Shall I? I'm gonna
go ahead.
I'll do it.
You don't have that.
I'm serious.
Chicken. Edna!
What now?
It doesn't seem to have had any effect.
Hello, Princess.
Getting back to your plan. Where can I find the master key?
That's easy. The guard they call Bladder has it. Bladder is on monitor watch duty in the control room on the 3rd floor. He's far from being watchful, but when it comes to keys, he's a real bulldog. Maybe you can distract him with something.
Where can I find clay?
Good question. The clay from occupational therapy has been completely pounded into ugly ashtrays. You can't use that anymore. But maybe it would help you to know that this asylum has been built on a pretty clay-packed layer of earth.
Where do I get gold?
Tricky, that. Dr. Marcel keeps his polo trophies too securely to get at them. The only alternative I see is Adrian's medal from the jigsaw contest. However, Adrian is sitting in his cushion fort in the lounge, like Lord Muck. And he guards himself with this playboy. What's his name?
Drugglejug.
Okay. It's all right. As stupid as Adrian might be, he has a pretty impressive mind-reading act. It might prove difficult to get the medal from him, even if you manage to get past Drugglejug.
I think I know what I have to do now.
Good luck, Edna. Is there anything else you'd like to know?
I've got to go.
Give my regards to Lady Liberty.
Empty. It would be a bit of a hindrance. I wish it was that easy. It's still in working order. No, I don't want Harvey to think I'm jealous. Oh no! It was already so soaked that the water tore it apart. That doesn't work that way. I was... The guys from the laundry have packed this pretty well. This poster informs readers about the proper use of the laundry lift. It doesn't say anything about its practical use as a means of public transportation, though. Nah, it doesn't use electricity. Nah. Here we go. The next exit is approaching. The next exit is approaching.
What's that supposed to be?
My ticket for the
But it's not.
This poster informs readers about the proper use of the laundry lift. It doesn't say anything about its practical use as a means of public transportation, though. Whoops! I tore it.
Yippee! Let's rip the place apart!
This reads, bring your spoons. That doesn't work that way. This is a lamp.
I've got an idea.
The electric brace.
Nope.
Who still writes?
Oh, well.
No, thank you. I prefer to eat standing up. No, thank you. I don't really want to know how this looks in bright light. Hey, Bruce! I've got something. I'd rather not disturb them. I'll put some of it into this pudding here. I'll put some of it into this pudding here. There are already enough cups.
I want. Shh.
The next exit is approaching. I'm not the laundry girl, you clown. I'm not the laundry girl. It's locked in this box. There's still a stain. Out, dance spot. Out, I say. Wow. Looks like the shower scene in Psycho. Wow. Looks like the shower scene in Psycho. Wow. What for? The water is room temperature. That doesn't work that way. It only eats electricity. Huge amounts of it, admittedly. Take that, you insufferable means of exclusion! I've seen my share of this sort. Take that, you insufferable... No, I don't want Harvey to think I'm jealous. One thing's for sure, this can't be an alarm for chemical attacks. The mustard would have triggered it. I mustn't succumb to my lower instincts. I mustn't succumb to my... This is by far the softest sheet I've ever seen. Hottie? Maudie? They vanished into thin air. I mustn't succumb to my lower... I mustn't... laundry lift must be kept in clean condition at all times. The laundry lift must be kept in clean condition. Here we go!
I'm literally just
The next
making a
exit
mess
is approaching.
because I don't know what to do.
I'd break every boat. The next exit is approaching.
What's that supposed to be?
My ticket.
But it's not.
The laundry lift must be kept in clean. The laundry lift. I don't really want to know how this looks in bright light. There's another game here. Meatball Castle. There's another. Greasing won't help. I need the key. It could be a condiment dish.
You wouldn't live long enough to double dip.
I don't really want to know how this looks in bright light. No, thank you. The ketchup likes to watch cooking shows.
You can learn the most amazing things.
Okay, I think I might actually have to look this part up. 1 second.
don't think it's very appealing to put the finger... I don't want to take it all at once. The next exit is approaching. Hey, the beds haven't been made. I guess I'll have to take stern measures. You're not supposed to eat chips in bed. Here we go! The next exit is approaching. Hey, this is Mr. Frog. Seems like I'll have to wait until the spin cycle is done.
I'm just making a total mess. Oh my god.
Is this supposed to be a patient's history? I quote, name, Adrian, king of the recreation room. First pet, red cat. Characteristic, was always chosen second during physical education lessons. That's all. Is this supposed to be a patient's history? I quote, name, B-Man. First pet, black pony. Characteristic, was always chosen first during physical education lessons. That's all. Is this supposed to be a patient's history? I quote, name, Drogglejug. First pet, green dog. Characteristic, was always chosen third during physical education lessons. That's all. Is this supposed to be a patient's history? I quote, name, Peter. First pet, blue goldfish. Characteristic, was always chosen next to last during physical education lessons. That's all. Is this supposed to be a patient's history? I quote, name, Hottie. First pet, yellow rat. Characteristic, was always chosen last during physical education lessons. That's all. No, nobody has the right to destroy memories.
How about enriching them with a little tomato flavor?
Nope. I'll give the stamp edges some extra teeth. This says, the moon falls down to Earth. That's a bit worrying. I wonder what Dr. Marcel is hiding in there. Coffee, coffee, heavenly brew. You lift my morning spirits anew. That's not fair. It rolls right back into the wall. Darn it. Darn it. Darn it!
Take that, you insufferable means of exclusion!
That's definitely Dr. Marcel's distinct signature. Nope, there's no hidden safe behind it. I'd love to have such a distinguished signature myself.
Wait a second. Wasn't there something...
What is it? What was there?
For the life of me, I can't remember the details.
Does the signature remind you of anything, Harvey?
Not really. If you can find a remnant from your past, something from your school, maybe, that should surely be able to take us back to the past again.
This one is as soaked and filthy as the last one. And I bet it's just as useless, too. Why, it's completely empty. I wonder who could have drunk so much water. You don't say. I hate to interrupt, but...
Make it snappy.
What's that you're watching?
I'm watching the Loonies. Usually, I prefer TV, but there's something wrong with the aerial again.
Shame on those unreliable aerials.
It's not that bad. The morons can be quite amusing. The only problem is that you start getting a little loco yourself. If you keep staring at these monitors for too long, you'll see them start to form letters.
Okay, I'm going to take about a 10 to 15 minute break. My sciatic is starting to be a pain in the jopa, so I will be back in about 10 to 15. I am back. Sorry about that.
Is that the master key?
It is indeed.
And it opens all the doors in here?
All but one. Mm-hmm.
Can I have it? I've misplaced mine.
Good one. As if Dr. Marcel would trust you with a master key. This master key is the single most important thing in this whole building. Not even Holgor has one. And I'm certainly not giving it to a noob like you.
Did you drink all that water?
Don't remind me. I'm bursting. But I'm not supposed to leave my post. As if anything ever happens with the loonies. But I'm pretty strict in this respect. There's a reason why they call me Bladder.
Why don't you just go? I'll keep watch in the meantime.
Hey, I have responsibilities here. It's not just about sitting around, killing time.
I wouldn't dare think of it that way. Wow! All of the water?
Don't remind me, please.
It's unhealthy to hold it in for so long.
I'll manage. There's a reason why they call me Bladder.
The volume of your bladder must be enormous.
Well, I fell into a cauldron as a child.
You mean the magic cauldron?
No, just a regular cauldron.
Speaking of water, I was on vacation once at Niagara Falls.
Stop talking about water already.
I would stand right next to the waterfall for hours on end.
Stop it!
And the gush and spray.
Ow!
And the water tumbling and pouring. Torrential. Streams. Swoosh.
Mercy.
Swoosh. Did you know that they found traces of water on Mars?
Stop talking about water already.
Channels that were left by runlets that washed around the rocks for eons.
Stop it!
Supposedly there are genuine creeks. Rapid streams that squeeze megagallon after megagallon through narrow canyons.
I'm almost there. Just one more, and I'll kill you.
I heard there's supposed to be rain.
Stop talking about water already.
Yes, really. It's going to be a veritable downpour.
Stop it!
It will start off as a light drizzle, but then it will start raining cats and dogs.
I'll kill you! I swear, I'll kill you!
A real rainstorm will be upon us. Splish, splash.
Why are you doing this to me?
Splish, splash. When I get home, the first thing I'll do is have a bath.
Stop talking about water already.
Oh my, isn't it marvelous when your whole body is submerged in warm water?
I'm not listening. I can't hear a word you're saying.
Too bad it always takes so long for the water to fill up the tub.
La 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 la.
My bathtub can hold hundreds of gallons.
Doobie 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 doo.
Once the tub even flowed over and flooded the whole house.
You see, I've been through the desert.
It took hours to mop up the mess.
On a horse with no name.
I can't even count how often I had to wring out the mop.
It felt good to be
It was all like splish, splash.
out of the rain.
Splish, splish, splish.
Shut your bloody trap!
My cousin is a firefighter.
Stop talking about water already.
You can't imagine how much pressure there is in those hoses.
I can!
The incredible column of water that's built up in there and the power that is unleashed when finally the valve is opened.
Do you want me to wet myself? Is that what you want?
I can still hear him shouting today. Turn on the hose! Turn on the hose!
Will you please leave me alone? Leave me alone!
Have you seen Waterworld with Kevin Costner?
Stop talking about water already.
Can you imagine that? A whole planet covered by...
No!
Water. And more water. And even more water. As far as the eye can see.
Mercy!
Water. I give up. I'm no match for your bladder.
Anything else?
I'll leave you alone.
Yeah, please do.
Take that, you insufferable means of exclusion!
I think I've done enough damage here. I shouldn't add insult to injury. At least not in written form. I didn't mean to do that.
Liar!
Somebody else will take care of that. I don't want a photo where I'm looking so sad. I love it. A Norwegian hardwood drawer with leaf-gilded inlays.
Where do you see anything like that? This is ordinary beach.
Shh! The player was deeply impressed just now.
Closed. That makes me angry. I can almost get the scissors in the gap. Almost, being the significant modifier here. I can almost get the scissors in the gap. Almost, being the significant modifier here. Yeah, I can reach between the desk and the drawer with this. With any luck... There! Success! There's an old key in the drawer.
I'll take that. I bet it's important.
Dr. Marcel kept it hidden in a locked drawer after all. The key must be important if the doctor keeps it in his office. What mysteries do you harbor?
I'd be out of work if I told you.
I wonder what Dr. Marcel is hiding in there. Let's see. Wow! That really worked! Alfred was very clumsy with this kite.
That little putz was a clumsy oaf, period.
Alfred got this great bike from his father. Mine was from the junkyard. That's sick. They actually squeezed Alfred into that?
Human bodies are 90% water, Edna.
And considering Alfred's head, I'll raise your 90 to 98%. Even as a toddler, Alfred was ugly. I vaguely remember Alfred. He was an extremely obnoxious boob, I'll admit that. But to think that he's dead now...
Edna? Edna? The kid was a klutz.
I know.
He was a jerk.
I know.
The guy's eyes is moving.
I couldn't stand him.
An idiot. A moron.
A pimpled ulcer.
A bag of pus.
Dumb as a bag of nails.
Cry baby.
Butthead.
Goof.
Brain dead mother friggin' vomit munching horse fornicator.
Edna?
I miss him.
I know.
Dr. Marcel will pay for this.
You think? He's got something to do with this?
Look around you. It's obvious that this guy is insane. I know the recollection of what happened back then must be buried somewhere in my brain. This is exactly why Dr. Marcel is trying to erase my memory. And to think he's got the nerve to accuse my father.
We'll find the missing piece of the puzzle, Edna. I promise.
If ever I need an imprint of Dr. Marcel's knee, I know where I can get it now. Alfred built a snowman. Is that a tie on the snowman? Oh, Alfred, you're such a geek. This is Alfred taking ballet lessons. Not only did he look ridiculous in his outfit, but he also moved with as much grace as a sack of potatoes. He was a few sandwiches shy of a picnic. That's Alfred's homework. Alfred was a real nerd, and he never let me copy off him. What's this? Scribbled on the edge of the page. Mattis Conrad? That's my father's name, but it isn't his handwriting. Although somebody has made a great effort to copy it, obviously. Just a second. That's my handwriting. I don't get it. Why did I sign my father's name on the edge of Alfred's homework? Harvey, do you know anything about it?
Oh yeah, I can remember that day very well. That was the day I taught you how to forge signatures.
Look, that's Poozy. Harvey couldn't stand him.
Poozy must kill Harvey. Poozy must kill Harvey.
Oh yeah, still his usual self, old Poozy. Alfred's yo-yo. Alfred was pretty clumsy with it. He couldn't even perform a single trick. Alfred always used to have the cooler toys, and he never let me play with them.
Maybe that's because you always wanted to play Smash 'em Up.
You think so? Hey, half of those are mine. Can't do it. It's behind safety glass.
Give Mallet to Poozy.
No, don't do it!
No. Nobody has the right to destroy memories.
How about giving memories a small dent?
Nah.
Stop that.
No. Nobody has the...
How about giving them a little zest?
Sounds good, but no. No. He may have been an idiot, but he doesn't deserve that. Can you remember this, Harvey?
Yes, indeed I do! You and Alfred had a private lesson with Mr. Hornbush. The lesson was utterly boring. And while Alfred did his best to follow, I taught you how to forge signatures.
Do you think we can go back there so I can learn it again?
That should be no problem. Are you ready?
Yeah. Temple morph me to the past.
As you wish. Hold on.
Oh dear. I really do remember, I'm afraid. This is Mr. Hornbush's math class. He was very strict and he always picked on me. I'm afraid that if I don't pay attention, he'll lock me in the cupboard again. This is a riddle you have to solve on your own. Good luck, Harvey.
I can make out a pattern. Maybe Edna is interested in exploring hidden island realms. To be or not to be? Edna used to like this skull in particular. I'm more of an art rabbit, not a math bunny. Edna could never stand math. This is Edna's teacher, Mr. Hornbush. I think Edna is afraid of Mr. Hornbush. This is Edna's teacher, Mr. Horn. The world is too big to spend my time locked up in one place. I should go on a world tour with Edna. Alfred is such a moron. Edna knows a few great ways to insult the ugly frog face. It's a note from Addis, Edna's father. I wonder if it can be of any use. This can't be true. There's even a Ferris wheel. Edna's not gonna believe this. A Ferris wheel. That ice cream parlor didn't used to be here. They seem to have completely new flavors. That ice cream I think an ice cream is exactly what Edna needs right now. The water looks inviting. Edna would much rather go swimming than sit through this dull math lesson. This is the warmest day of the year. Everyone who doesn't get out today will have missed the best day of summer. Edna should be enjoying the nice weather. It's not really fair that she has to sweat over books in here instead. A merry-go-round! There was never anything like that in the village before. Edna needs to know about this merry-go-round. I didn't even know there was a circus in town. If Edna gets wind of a circus, she'll be even more upset about not being allowed out. Hey, there's a new slide at the playground. Edna is the queen of the slide. She can even slide uphill. Hey, there's a new slide at the... There's a letter in Mr. Hornbush's coat pocket.
I don't know why, but that jacket reminds me of a female's jacket.
I'd love to know what it says. This hole in the cupboard could prove very useful. Edna looks unhappy. Why did I have to recall this sad memory? What does that piece of paper say?
Oh, it's a note from my father. He just forgot to put marmalade on my sandwich again.
Edna! There's a new ice cream parlor.
Do they have blancmange ice?
From the looks of it, they've got everything.
I'd die for an ice cream.
Mr. Hornbush! Mr. Hornbush! Edna's talking to herself again, and I can't properly concentrate on my assignment.
Edna Conrad, you keep interrupting the lesson. I'll give you an official warning. On the third warning, I'm putting you in the cupboard. Do you understand?
I'm sorry, Mr. Hornbush. It'll never happen again.
Edna! There's a circus in town!
What's that you say? A real circus?
Mr. Hornbush! Mr. Hornbush! Edna's talking to herself again, and I can't properly concentrate on my assignment.
I have to ask you to behave, young lady. That is the second warning, Edna. Interrupt the lesson one more time, and I'll put you in the cupboard.
I'm sorry, Mr. Hornbush. It'll never happen again.
Hey, Edna! I spotted a letter in Mr. Hornbush's coat pocket. I'm sure it's part of a conspiracy. Shh! Edna! Swimming season's begun!
Oh, I'd like to go swimming too.
Mr. Hardbush! Mr. Hardbush! Edna's talking to herself again, and I can't properly concentrate on my assignment!
Edna! That's it! Enough is enough! Into the cupboard! Come on, move it!
But...
No back talk now.
We could paint the skull with bright colors.
Wouldn't I have to get out of this cupboard first?
Let's go on a treasure hunt.
Wouldn't I have to get out of this cupboard first?
Edna! 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 It's the warmest day of the year today!
Great. Thank you very much. And I'm stuck in a cupboard.
Edna! 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 They have a new slide at the playground!
Great. Thank you very much. And I'm stuck in a cupboard.
Hey, Aria. How are you?
Can you reach the letter?
Sure. I can't make out anything. It's much too dark in here.
You could pass the letter through the hole. Then I can read it for you.
Good idea.
I'm okay.
This is incredible. The letter is from Dr. Marcel, addressed to Mr. Hornbush. The doctor is paying him money to hold you back in school. And he stresses that under no circumstances are you to be allowed to leave class early. Especially, and this one's underlined, when the weather is good.
I can hardly believe it. Obviously, Dr. Marcel has been carrying out a personal vendetta against me for a long time. He'll pay for this.
This all seems a bit illogical to me, but I've seen it written in black and white.
We'll get to the bottom of this eventually.
Maybe you should ask Mr. Hornbush to let you take part in the lesson again.
I can't believe that you, of all people, would say that, Harvey.
Why? We can wreak more havoc that way.
That, of course, is true. Mr. Hornbush!
Look at that idiot!
Mr. Hardbush! Edna is snickering again!
Pull yourself together, Edna!
It's a note from Addis, Edna's father. Isn't that your father's handwriting on the note?
Yes, why? It's just a little memo about my sandwich.
Well, how about we create our own little note for Mr. Hornbush? In your father's name.
You mean we'll forge his handwriting?
We'll just borrow it. After all, you have plenty of time in here to practice it. Or did you have other plans?
You're right. This really sounds like a good idea. Maybe I'll even manage to get out soon enough to enjoy the weather.
That's how you learned to forge signatures back then. You got so good at it that after a while you could forge anyone's signature, just by looking at it.
Yeah, I think I could still do that. I really hope this is going to help me. This classroom is not exactly what I call one of my favorite memories. Okay. I think I could learn to forge this signature.
Sometime later.
That should do it. I can make an exact copy of the signature now. Yes, I think I can learn the barkeeper's handwriting. He's a bit dyslexic, it seems. He even writes stinky drink with 3 X's. Maybe I should combine these 2 signatures.
What for?
I'd have the signature of a shrink who can mix daiquiris too.
Or the signature of a barkeeper who cures neuroses.
Good call. Let's forget about it. What shall I write? Biggity buggity boo. Okay. Very good idea. I'll just sign the form with Dr. Marcel's name.
Hey Crash, how are you?
Very interesting, Mr. Pokey. And this object interaction you were talking about, is this happening in this room right now?
Are you even listening? All of us in here are nothing more than...
Hold on a second. Yes, what can I do for you? Why don't you come a little closer?
I like this game too, But it
This
can get
is the group
frustrating.
therapy session for video game designers. If you don't have a signed registration, you can't attend.
I have a signed registration.
Very well then. Please have a seat with the others. Okay, if everybody's ready, would you, as a new member of our group, like to begin, please?
I'd like to see how all this works first.
Very well then. Let's proceed from where we were before we were interrupted. Pokey, would you introduce yourself once again?
Yeah, alright. My name is Pokey, and I had the nerve to believe I could design an adventure game in just a few months, with just a handful of co-workers, and at the same time draw over 100 backgrounds and all of the animations for my graduate thesis.
I see. Would you please tell us something about your formative years?
I was always picked next to last during gym class.
Next to last. Very interesting. Next question. What color would your pet have been if it had been a chicken?
Ochre.
Ochre. I see. The case is clear. You are suffering from delusions of grandeur.
Thank you. I think I'm cured now.
What? That's supposed to be the therapy?
Why don't you give it a try? It really helped me a lot.
Are we ready now?
What we? You mean me? Okay, why not?
Would you be so kind as to introduce yourself to the group?
If that's necessary. Hello, group. I am Flatula Buzzletwine.
Ah, I see. Would you please tell us something about your formative years?
Ah.
The Aztecs always ransack my fridge at night.
The refrigerator. I see. Let's move on to the next question. What color would your pet have been if it had been a haddock?
Blue.
Blue. Well, well. The case is clear. You are constantly trying to tell me fairy tales. If you're not willing to work with me, I can't cure you. You'd better leave.
Huh, who needs her?
30,000 lines in the first act alone. What was I thinking?
Very interesting, Mr. Pokey. But please hold on a second. Yes, what can I do for you now? Do you want to sit in with us once again?
That's what I'm here for.
Very well. Please take a seat with the others again, will you? Would you be so kind as to introduce yourself once again?
What? Again? Well, all right. I am Adrian, King of the Recreation Room.
I see. Would you please tell us something about your formative years?
I was always picked second during gym class.
Second. I see. Let's move on to the next question. What color would your pet have been if it had been a dog?
Green.
Green. Well, well. The case is clear. You've been struck by lightning. Your inability to resist atmospheric energies has frustrated you. That's why you developed a control psychosis. You have to be on top of everything all the time and everywhere. This desire is so deeply seated that your subconscious has developed precognitive abilities. Why don't you just let go? Not everything has to be subject to your control. Lightning is one of these things. You don't have to feel insecure or helpless because of this. That's it. You're cured. You may go now.
Whoa. I'm stunned. Harvey, are you still there?
Don't worry, Edna. I'll always be with you.
Would be nice, but yeah.
I'll take it. This looks dangerous. What the hey? The next exit is approaching.
Well, well. You have returned to challenge me yet again, as I foretold. Are you prepared to suffer another defeat?
Which place were you picked for a team during physical education class?
First, of course. What other place is there for one such as I?
Ha! And what kind of pet did you have as a child?
A large, snappish dog.
Just a second. It doesn't work like that. What color was it?
What is this supposed to be? Some kind of therapy?
Well?
So tell me, which color was he?
Red.
Wow! You're right! Suddenly, I feel so understood. And everything is so much clearer. Yes! I was hit by the same flash of lightning twice in a row. And feeling utterly helpless, I developed a control psychosis. I should start to relax and take it easy. Not everything has to be subject to my control.
Exactly.
Hey, thanks. You've helped me a great deal.
A golden medal? Genuine gold?
Of course. And that's not all.
Why? What else?
Well, all right. Just genuine gold. Nothing else. What were you expecting?
I want to try once more.
So be it. Heads or tails?
Heads.
Tails. Well, maybe you'll have better luck next time. Have you had enough?
Referring back to your abilities, when will this conversation finally be over?
Very, very soon. Don't you want to defeat me before it ends?
Why must I always lose?
Do not blame yourself. There was a time when I too had to endure the same misfortunes as you. I tell nary a lie. I was a regular misadventurer. But then I went out for a walk one night On the roof of the tower, there was a thunderstorm brewing. I opened my umbrella as a precaution, and my feet were immersed in buckets of water when I noticed that the TV antenna was crooked. Immediately, I took it upon myself to rectify the problem. What I remember next is seeing a dazzling flash of light. What exactly it was, I cannot fathom. But after that incident, I've never been off the mark again.
I want to try once more.
So be it. Heads or tails?
Heads.
Tails. Well, have you...
Well, I'll be...
Cheerio. Well, well. As I for... Are you...
Oh my god, what did I do wrong?
Referring back to your ability, when will this...
Don't...
Well, I'll be gone.
Cheerio.
Oh my god. Brain fart. Brain fart.
Barkeep, one drink, please.
Of course, my dear. What will it be?
A biggity buggity boo, please.
It's not on the menu.
Of course it is. Bright and clear.
What? Let me see. You're right. What came over me? I don't even have the ingredients for that. Where the hell am I supposed to muster up minced meat? If you'll excuse me, I have to go to the basement and fetch my rifle.
The next exit is approaching.
Here we go.
The next exit is approaching.
Yeah, but in a lot of institutions, they're allowed to roam around, like on like floors, on the floors that they're situated. some aren't, but I think it varies from at the time the type of hospital it was, and like for us it would be depending on like the city, the province, and what their rules and regulations were.
Elmo, are you still down there?
Oh, hello, Edna. What's up?
So, how's your project going?
To be honest, miserably. I've struck a layer of hard clay. I won't be able to go on without the proper tool, and I ran out of spoons. You don't happen to have a spoon, do you?
Good luck. I'll look for another way.
You won't find one.
Hello? Are you still down there?
Hola. What's up?
I finally found a spoon for you.
That's supposed to be a spoon?
It has to be. The barkeeper stirred his drinks with it.
Well, what the hey? This will have to do until you found the proper one. Thanks for your effort.
What's so funny?
This looks dangerous. Hey, what the hey? The next exit is approaching.
Oh, actually. I think I'll be calling it soon here, to be honest.
The next exit is approaching. Here we go. The next exit is approaching.
$30,000.
Very, but please, yeah, do you want to
That's what I'm here.
Very well. Would you be so kind as to introduce yourself once again?
What? Again? Well, all right. Dragojug.
I see. Would you please tell us something about your formative years?
I was always picked third during gym class.
Third, I see. Let's move on to the next question. What color would your pet have been if it had been a goldfish?
Blue.
Blue. Well, well. The case is clear. There is nothing wrong with you. A slight speech impediment and a habit of balancing sofa cushions on your head doesn't make you insane by any measure. You're no different than the others. Keep that in mind. That's it. You're cured. You may go now.
Whoa. I'm stunned. Harvey, are you still there?
Don't worry, Edna. I'll always be with you.
This looks dangerous. What the hey? The next exit is approaching. Hello, Druggy.
Druggle Jug.
All right, Druggle Jug then.
Druggle Jug.
He's so cute when he's mad.
Well, are you...
I want to try once more.
So be it. Heads?
Tails.
Head. Well, have you...
Well, I'll be...
Cheerio.
Hello, Druggy.
Druggle Jug.
All right.
Druggle Jug.
He's so cute when he's mad. I'm too shy for that. I'm too shy for that. Oh, what a man. I wonder if he has a girlfriend. Somebody has swiped all the cushions from this sofa. No. The only light they're getting comes from the TV set.
Ah, you might as well keep my ticket. I don't need it anymore.
I am accredited. I've got a ticket.
Druggle Jug.
For the laundry lift only, you say?
Druggle Jug.
Dang. How on earth can I convince him to let me pass? Why should I give that up? I have a ticket for the laundry lift.
Well done.
Hello, B-Man.
Hello, stranger woman.
You can call me Rebecca, the relentless revenger from Reno.
As you wish, Rebecca.
What was the deal with your earwax again?
It is some kind of an allergic reaction to hot beverages. I could still use a good cup of coffee right now.
I'll be going then.
Go ahead.
Those are not spirits. Those are detergents. Well, I guess most of them contain a fair amount of alcohol anyway. I'd better not drink this. I have this terrible heartburn and...
Coward! Edna? Phew, I was starting to worry.
I don't need to drop that. I have infinitely large pockets.
But isn't that illogical?
True, but it's okay in my case because I'm crazy. I'd better not drink this. I have this terrible...
Edna? Phew!
This is supposed to be an ashtray? Looks more like a belly trainer for constrictor snakes. Why do depressed people always have to sit so high up? How cute! I'm a real matchmaker, aren't I? How happy they look! The next exit is approaching. Here we go! The next exit is approaching. Hey! This is Mr. Frock. It's not wash day today.
Okay, actually, I think I'm gonna call it. I'm sorry. But yeah, I would like to thank everybody for stopping by. I would like to thank Demonic Venom 1 for the host. I appreciate it. I would like to also thank Sheep for the resub. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. My next stream hopefully will be tomorrow. I'm hoping things are happening. So, it's hard to say now when I'll be streaming. But anyways, wherever you are in the world, have a good day, good afternoon, good evening, and a good night and later, taters.